Guys, welcome back to Lawson's Car Reviews. Today I am just going to show you how to replace the key fob battery in a Subaru Outback. Now this will apply to any of the Subaru key that looks the same as this, not just the Outback, but this particular one that I'm doing it for is for a 2018 Subaru Outback. So the only tool that you're going to need is going to be a flathead screwdriver, and then you will also need the battery in which you're going to replace the old one with. So if you take a quick look, there's a slight notch in the corner of the key. It's only on one side of the key, not both. You're going to need to use this flathead screwdriver and you place it right in the corner of where that notch is, and you're going to do a slight twist up, just a slight twist to the left. And you see how that gap opens up there. Then you're going to use the screwdriver to just pry it open gently as you can, at least. And you're just going to go along the edge of the key fob and keep prying it up, and then you'll hear a click. Once you hear that click, the back part of this key fob is released. So you're going to set this to the side, and then this part is actually going to pull out. So the part that goes in for the buttons, it's actually going to pull out, and you're going to look, and there's these small little tabs right here. There's 3 of them. There's a tab here, there's a tab right there, and then there's a tab there. You're going to use the flathead and you're just going to pry them loose. You've got to do each one. And this is a very delicate key fob, so you have to be super gentle with this. Otherwise, you risk breaking the tabs. Once you've loosened all of those, this should actually pull apart. Okay, now that you've loosened them, oh, one more. Okay, now this will separate. And as you can see, the battery is inside this part. So you then use your screwdriver again to pry up on the battery itself. And it is a tiny little battery. It is a CR1620. CR1620. That's what you're going to use to replace it. So you're going to do everything in reverse order. So you get the new battery, the side with the script on it, the plus side, that's going to face down. You click that into place. Once that's clicked into place, you then are going to line up these tabs again, and it can only fit one way, and you're going to just click those back into place. Make sure that they're all nice and flush. Press the buttons on the key fob to make sure that it's working on your vehicle before you do the rest of it. So the rest of it is going to be line these up, put the little fob back in the key holder, and then you get the other side of the key fob. You line that up. It's best to do one side first. So you're going to push this side down. This is definitely not my favorite type of key to replace, but it is what it is. Once you've got it down, now you can click it back into place, and it's all done. Back how it was. So make sure that it's all flush along the edge, and then go test it and make sure everything works, and then that's all there is to it. So if this helped you out, saved you a little bit of money, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.